Summary: Jack's return stirs up more drama, highlighting strained relationships and unresolved issues within the cast of Vanderpump Rules Season 11. Scheana and Brock struggle in their marriage, facing challenges of postpartum OCD and financial strain, while Schwartz and Katie reconnect despite divorce. Tensions rise as Jax gets into a heated argument with Katie, while Scheana and Tom clash over her song, leaving unresolved conflicts among the group. Vanderpump Rules Season 11 Episode 13 brought Jax Taylor back into the fold once again, stirring up even more drama between the Vanderpump Rules Season 11 cast. Though the drama of Scandoval has been out in the open for over a year, there's still so much happening between the cast, especially Ariana Madix and Tom Sandoval. The exes are slowly trying to settle their issues, including ownership of their home, while working hard to maintain boundaries that work for their respective relationships. Though things have changed immensely, their relationships with the rest of the cast are getting back to normal. After making an appearance earlier in Vanderpump Rules Season 11, Jax returned to the series along with his wife Brittany Cartwright. The pair interacted with James Kennedy and Scheana Shay, respectively, as they moved through the episode alongside the rest of the cast. While Lala Kent, Katie Maloney, and Tom Schwartz also came in contact with Jax in the episode, but the main drama surfaced between Jax and Lisa Vanderpump, and Tom and Scheana, who were still embroiled in drama over the lyrics to her newest song. The drama between Scheana and Tom has been brewing for several episodes. Related 20 Best Reality TV Shows. Right now reality TV is more popular than ever. With so many to choose from, here are some of the best reality TV shows to stream or watch right now. James. Jax planned a SUR event. Jax didn't know where he stood with Lisa. While their relationship has always been rocky, the Valley star Jax and James decided they were going to plan an event together at SUR. Though Jax hasn't worked at Lisa Vanderpump's restaurant in years, James still DJs at SUR frequently, which made him the perfect in for the former employee. Jax shared that he wasn't sure where he stood with Lisa, which made him nervous about approaching the event. James reassured him that he would be able to win the restaurateur over, even though he wasn't sure Lisa would be happy to support an event that Jax was part of. Scheana confided in Brittany that she and Brock were struggling. She wanted to make things right between them. While James and Jax were discussing their event, Scheana confided in Brittany that she was struggling in her marriage with Brock Davies. Scheana and Brock have been having issues throughout Vanderpump Rules Season 11, as he's been working through adjusting to being at home with their daughter, Summer Moon. Scheana explained that after giving birth, she's struggled with postpartum OCD and major anxiety, which has kept her from feeling like herself for over a year. While Scheana wants things to be better in the marriage, she's been struggling to take the necessary steps forward to change on her own. Brock tried to put his past aside. He's struggled with not being the breadwinner. As Scheana discussed her marriage with Brittany, Brock confided in Kristen Dute's boyfriend Luke Broderick about his struggles in his relationship with Scheana. Brock explained that he was already feeling inferior, as he's not the breadwinner between himself and Scheana. Coming from New Zealand, Brock began his career as a roofer before he moved into professional rugby, with hopes of becoming a football player in the USA. Brock shared that he's been having a hard time letting go of his male ego, and at the same time, has struggled to support her as she's moved through her mental health issues. Schwartz-Katie went on a date. It wasn't meant to be romantic. Schwartz and Katie may be divorced, but both feel that putting their entire relationship aside has been too difficult as they've navigated their next chapter together. After having gone on dates with the same woman, Schwartz and Katie both wanted to reconnect, so they chose to meet up at one of their favorite diners for a meal. Though it was a non-romantic date, Schwartz and Katie opened up to each other about what's been happening with them, and weren't shy about what's been going on with them romantically. The chemistry between the exes was alive and well as they chatted. Sheena Brock resolved to fix their issues. They're hopeful they'll stay strong. At an anniversary dinner, Sheena and Brock both came clean to each other about what's been going on in their marriage, and how they can fix it moving forward. Sheena explained that she's been feeling pressured to fix what's happening with her mentally, while Brock shared that he's trying to support her as best he can while also doing everything else that they need back at home. Though Sheena and Brock still have problems that they need to work through, the couple tearfully reaffirmed their love for each other and shared they'll do their best to make things keep working. Tom Schwartz went to get new tattoos. They discussed Schwartz moving into Tom's close after Tom asked Schwartz to move in with him during Vanderpump Rules Season 11 Episode 12. It seemed clear that Schwartz wasn't going to consider doing something drastic. During the most recent episode, Tom brought the proposition back up while the pair were on their way to get new tattoos together. Though Schwartz didn't completely rebuff the idea, he did explain that there was a lot he needed to think about in terms of moving out of his apartment and taking on more financial strain that involved Tom. Schwartz wasn't sure he wanted to commit to living with his friend. The group gathered at SUR for Jax's event. Lisa wasn't happy he was there at SUR. The group got together for Jax and James's event, though they weren't sure what they were in for. Lisa shared with James that she wasn't happy about the event in the slightest, as Jax has been disrespectful to her in the past, even recently calling her a prop for Vanderpump Rules on a podcast. James sent Jax over to apologize to Lisa, and while he did try to make some sort of amends, he didn't do much in terms of getting Lisa back in his good graces as he talked over her and refused to see her side. James invited everyone over for an afterparty. He included Jax. Despite everyone's vitriol after the event at SUR, James had everyone back at his and Ali Luber's place to get together and have a few drinks. Though Jax hasn't technically been part of the Vanderpump Rules group in years, he went to James's to celebrate a successful event, even though the majority of the group didn't want him around. Reverting into a version of himself that even Vanderpump Rules viewers weren't fond of, Jax was ready to party as soon as he got to James's. He made it clear that he was there to escape his life, which rubbed everyone the wrong way. Jax-Katie got into a fight. The pair have never been friends. Jax and Katie quickly got into a fight at the party, as the pair have been on rocky foundation for years. Jax was quick to come at Katie, who had mentioned that she'd heard about him allegedly cheating on Brittany to the rest of the group, calling her out for sharing photos she saw online. Katie was uninterested in engaging with Jax, as the fight didn't last long, but it was clear that he felt defensive when Katie barely even spoke up about what she saw. Though Katie hadn't said much, Jax still had to defend himself. Sheena Tom fought about her song again. He was irritated about her profiting on his pain at the end of the event. Sheena was already on edge because she wanted to get home to put her daughter to bed, but Brock wanted to stay and relax in James and Ali's pool. The two were snippy with each other, and when Sheena began to talk to Vanderpump Rules friend Kyle Chan about the performance she would be doing at his upcoming party, she asked Tom if he'd heard her song yet. Tom, annoyed about the song, asked Sheena to stop profiting off his pain. The pair fought tearfully until Vanderpump Rules ended the episode on a cliffhanger. Vanderpump Rules airs Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Saving Time on Bravo, then streams the following day on Peacock. Vanderpump Rules is a reality drama series created for Bravo that stars Lisa Vanderpump, a former star of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, as she expands her restaurant empire and staff. The cast consists of Lisa's staff members across her various establishments in West Hollywood as they try to build their futures and establish relationships that range from friendly to romantic. All of which frequently turn messy as mixing with business pleasure, as they are warned, doesn't always end well.